Hey everyone. So I've been taking part in a Unite Day of Action today to coincide with the budget, so sorry if I sound a bit croaky. I'm going to read to you the speech that I gave at our weekly Palestine vigil, Sunday just gone. And this is a call out to anyone in the Colchester area. If you'd like to join us for a day of solidarity with Palestine on Saturday, 3 p.m. outside the Colchester Town Hall on the High Street. Join us there. Bring your Palestine flags. Bring your voices. Bring your hearts. Bring your unity. And we'll be taking part in a day of solidarity with Palestine on Saturday afternoon. So Israel currently holds over 9,000 Palestinians as political prisoners, and I use the term political prisoners deliberately. Since October 2023, the language of hostages entered the narrative, and it has been understandable why. Pro-Palestinian voices have sought to use that word. The Western media's complicity, in particular, with their selective use of language, humanizing the settler at the expense of the colonized, needed to be exposed. However, as has been pointed out by Arab media commentators, rejecting the use of political prisoner erases the colonial relation of domination and the decades-long Palestinian struggle for this recognition. The men, women, and children held, confined, and tortured by Israel are held, confined, and tortured for explicitly political purposes. The testimony of the Palestinian prisoners bears witness to that. One released prisoner speaks of the torture and inhumane treatment he received and how he was promised that his family would be spared if he gave Israel the information that they were looking for. By extension, Israel seeks to silence or control every Palestinian with every prisoner they hold. Therefore, a language of symmetry, replacing prisoner for hostage, means suffering must be paired, victims made equivalent, and violence mutual. The colonizer and colonized do not exist on a level playing field. Whilst it may appease those who insist that every conversation about the suffering of Palestinians in Gaza has to begin with a perfunctory condemnation of Hamas, it does nothing to address the reality that there are several thousand political prisoners, almost all held without charge by Israel, most captured before October 2023, and that this number only grew in the last 2 years. Israel have captured far more than they have released recently. The torture that these prisoners, all of them, endure is horrific and involves physical, psychological, and sexual violence. And the Israeli captors are no respecter of gender, age, or disability. Our government is aware but says nothing and does less. There is no pressure on Israel to release these prisoners, and it is long past time for this country to speak up, not just for the best known of them, like Marwan Barghouti, but for all of them. They are political prisoners, not people who have committed a crime. They're not criminals. They're innocent Palestinian men, women, and children, and they must be released, and released now. Free Palestine.